Time for another lesson from the bike. This morning I went riding, as I do, at 4:30 in the morning, and it was incredibly dark, really dark. Now we have lights and we have all the right gadgets to make sure that we are visible and as safe as we can be. We were quite a small group this morning, and at one point in the ride I was at the front and the visibility was very, very poor. Every time a car came past on the other side, my eyes were blinded by the lights. When the traffic lights were on, you couldn't see the road. Now, to make matters worse, our roads in my part of the world are not fantastic. So they have quite a few potholes and the road surface isn't that even. So I was actually quite anxious and a little bit afraid, because if you land yourself in a pothole, you can blow out a tire, you can have an accident. So I was going quite slowly. And at one point I just shouted to the guys behind me and I said, please come in front. And Matthew did. He came in front, and when I was riding behind somebody and just following their wheel, I was able to go much faster, and we could go as a group much faster because I trust Matthew, and I was able to just, when he went to the left to avoid a pothole, so did I. And that made me think about the state of the world we're in right now and how we as leaders need to show up. So it really is a case of, it is uneven territory. There is, there's uncertainty. There is things that we can't predict, and maybe circumstances that are less than optimal. Potholes, darkness. And as leaders, you may be in a position where, like me, you feel a little anxious and a little afraid in this uncertain time. And the lesson there is to pull aside and wave somebody else over to the front. Somebody who is better suited to this moment. Maybe there's more experience, maybe they're more confident in their riding abilities, maybe it's a number of different things. Maybe they're younger and have got better eyesight. But I know that when Matthew took over, I was able to trust that he would avoid the potholes because his eyes were better and he's more experienced riding at night. But I don't know this because he only rode at night. I know this and I trust him because I ride a lot with him during the day. So I built trust in his abilities, not at night, but during the day. So I wonder, as leaders, if you can look around your organizations and think, are there people who I've built trust with over time that I should be waving to the front to take leadership in this moment, to take the wind in this moment? Day will come again, but in this moment, is there an opportunity for you to step aside or wave somebody else out in front in this project or in this circumstance and let them take the wind, and you can sit behind and draft?